Good morning. It's Saturday, July 6th. I want to talk today about Joe Biden and his teetering on the brink of this presidential commitment. Let me call it commitment. He's determined to continue to run for re-election, but there's major pressure on him from all sides. The only strong support that he's getting is from his family. So what is he going to do about this? Right now, he has refused to quit the race. And of course, the Democrats can't come right out and say, we don't want you on the party ticket. That's not the way the thing works. So Biden has to do something, and he's doing it. So right now, we're in the middle of a make or break weekend. Now, Biden was on the air yesterday, and I didn't catch what he said or what he did. I forgot all about it. But he's trying, and I don't know where it's going to go from here. So he started with his crucial interviews last night because the pressure has mounted upon him to drop out of the race. Now, when I look at him, and I've seen his performance on the last debate, which was pitiful at the best, he's got to really consider to step out. But he's determined. He's a stubborn man. I mean, he went through several campaigns before he finally was able to win the presidency. But now he's at the brink. Many of his supporters have deserted him, even though the Democrats have not come out against him. So he has spent this past week and many other days since his disastrous debate performance privately attempting to gain the support among top Democratic officials. And he will be heading to most swing states, Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, this weekend to see if he can recover and right the ship, so to speak. So it is crucial that he performed well last night. And I'm really sorry that I didn't get to see it. He offering voters and allies the first unscripted, high-pressure look at the president since he faltered in his showdown with former President Donald Trump, who, as you all know, is the Republican presidential candidate. And he didn't do a great job in the debate. He lied, as usual, but he kept his cool, and he didn't carry on in his usual way. He interrupting and everything because the mics had been shut off. So we really didn't get a true picture of the Donald Trump we all know. Anyhow, the network has rearranged its plans to slowly release the interview over the weekend instead of opting to broadcast the conversation in full as part of a primetime special. So this is a way to stretch Joe Biden's message to the people and to hopefully bring his national interest to a well-being situation. Now, right now, at this point, his campaign cannot afford the slightest mishap. One misstep in this whole weekend will drive a nail into his candidate's coffin. Biden's insistence to his ally that the debate was a product of a single bad night and that he's resolved to remain in the contest has done little to calm the nerves of the Democrats, who for years have painted Trump as an existential threat to the nation. And they're right, he is a threat to the nation. We saw what happened during his 4 years. A stupid tax cut. The one thing he did that I appreciated was getting us out of that deal that Obama put us in. But aside from that, Trump in my mind had a miserable 4 years for this country. So in any event, when we look at Biden's situation, now we are hearing that he had a cold, and that's why he didn't do that well at the presidential debate. And he didn't get enough sleep, maybe. But he's already 81 years old. And so many worry about trusting an 81-year-old with the future of this country. Now, I am molded in 81, and I'm in pretty good shape, but I don't know that I could run a country. And I have a lot of friends who are older than me, and I don't know if any of them, who are all in reasonably good shape, could run a country or even run a business. Getting a certain age, things happen. You're not as quick as you used to be. You may still have all your facilities, but your mind may tend to wander. I have times where I can forget things that happened a very short time ago. It's funny about memory. You can remember things that happened to you as a child as clear as a bell. But something that happened yesterday or the day before disappeared like a whiff of smoke. So most of the party elders and prominent governors have so far resisted to publicly calling out Biden to drop out. And they also have bluntly acknowledged that they are worried. And they said questions about his ability to handle the job are legitimate. And of course they're legitimate questions because we've seen him in action. And that debate will stick in the minds of many people, that last debate, because he was not ready to give the proper answer and to fight and put Trump on the spot. And then, of course, you have money. I hate our electoral system where they get donations and they take years. The minute you're elected, you're on the campaign trail again. That's a disgrace. But that's what it is. You need money to win elections. And top Democratic donors have said they will withhold or redirect their money unless Biden stepped aside. So now, if they cut off money, how can you campaign? So the lawmakers are caught in the middle of this thing. And they will continue to discuss how to band together and call for a change at the top of the ticket. Well, banding together may not be the right term. And who was waiting this long? Why couldn't a half a dozen sit down with Biden, like that group of Republicans sat down with Nixon in the 70s and got him to drop out? Why couldn't a group of Democrats sit down with Biden and do the same thing? Biden on sacred turf? I say no. I think it's going to be a mess. And right now it's really getting into a big hole for itself. So I leave you with that this morning. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye.